with it.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Williamson finds Favors. Back to Williamson. Favors with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Clock at 4. Fires from 14. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Memphis moving that ball around. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Well, you'll never see Winslow shy away from physical play. In fact, more often than not, he initiates it.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. To the left side wing. Williamson kicks the ball. Favors passes to Williamson. Back to Favors. Williamson trying to free himself up. Nice D from Valanciunas. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Jackson. Williamson with the block.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low. And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Here's Holiday. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Pass to Favors. Up again. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 6.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
And they double up Morant. Passes to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
To the right side. Back to Holiday. High post Favors. Outside ball. Ingram outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Valanciunas against Favors. 3-pointer. No good from Valanciunas.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Holiday. And the pass to Favors. And it's ball in the corner. Outside Holiday. Shoots the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. 3-on-3. Grant doesn't go that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Outside ball. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted #2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Jackson kicks to Brooks. And Too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Pelicans also making a change. Redick is checked in. It's Ingram on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They swipe it. It's tipped. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out.
And, Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 spot. Here's Melton. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans leading by 4.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from 3. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
Hart the pass to Melly. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Outside, Redick. Five to shoot. Inside, Williamson. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
A nice shot by Gutterich. Gutterich has got his first 2 points of the night.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Pass to Hart. To the middle. Redick surveying the D. Latre trains it from beyond the arc. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Clark right side. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Jones. Down low, Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Left side, Redick. He dishes it to Williamson. Over Clark. That misses off the backboard. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Right side, Jones. Jackson against Clark. He kicks to Anderson. Clark, the pass to Melton. Back to Clark. Over Jackson. No good from Clark. Pelicans leading by 3. It's Redick on the wing, defended by Jones. Pass to Melly. Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Melton, covered by Redick. Melton's shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
This is a Demelli. He feeds it to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Understands how to use pick and rolls. Zion doing a great job in these sets.
Here's Melton, guarded by Jackson. Now here's Williamson. 14 points for him. Jackson down low, working on Jones. Tries from 16. Jackson misses.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Holiday looking over the floor. From deep. No good. Shot missing. Up in time. He's off on that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 4. And that'll...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. Clock at 6. Ingram against Winslow. And that one's good. Ingram's got his first bucket of the night. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Got it. Good job in the low post. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Out to the right wing. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Back to Holiday. Ball with a wide open look. Gets a hand on it, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Favors. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing. And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league. You know, one of those second-round picks who looks like he'll be in this league a long time. That's Dylan Brooks.
New Orleans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Ingram kicks to Williamson. Here's Favors over Valanciunas. Favors can't get it to go. Memphis leading. Morant scanning the floor. Brooks up on top. Beyond the arc. A putback. It's good on the putback. Brooks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Redick passes to Favors. Back to Redick. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
And there's the pass to Jones. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Now the feed to Valanciunas. Anderson wide open. Pelicans pull it in.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And it's Williamson missing.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Clark. Here's Anderson. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Way to convert through contact, Kyle, with excellent body control.
On the wing, Holiday. Ingram kicks to Holiday. Here's Redick. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Clark. There's 31 seconds left in the third. A nice shot by Anderson.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Ingram finds Williamson. Back to Ingram. Holiday left side. The putback. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Jones. Valanciunas controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
He got prime position under the rim and cleaned it up. Nice finish by JV.
And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Pelicans trail by 8. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's John Morant. And it's Melton in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Okafor. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And Anderson has it in the corner. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Clark for 3. Okafor grabs the miss. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Hart has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Morant. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And the Pelicans also making a change. Holiday's checked in. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Outside for Jackson. But they recover it. Ingram with the steal. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. It's Ingram on the wing. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Okafor. Outside Holiday. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Morant, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
To the left wing. There's the pass to Okafor. New Orleans moving it around. Ingram wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Brooks finds Winslow. Here's Valanciunas. Good D by Holiday. Pelicans trail by 3. Hayes with it. Pass to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Okafor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Okafor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Winslow, the pass to Morant. Let's go. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Okafor. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Pass to Hayes. And here is Okafor to take the lead. And he sinks the layup. 6 points for Jahlil Okafor. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Morant kicks to Jackson. And they double up Jackson to the inside. Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up.
Here's Hart, guarded by Morant. Ingram outside, passes it to Hayes. Holiday with the 3, and Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
A big shot maker in college. Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
Hayes dishes to Holiday. Ingram passes to Okafor. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Outside Jackson. In the corner, Winslow with it. Up top, Valanciunas. Dishes it to Brooks. Jackson has the open look. It's 3-pointers off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the left wing. The pass to Hayes. Out left to the wing. Hart, no good. Now Morant. Here's Valanciunas off on that one.
Not giving the shooter a clean look.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good. And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the... Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Spurs. Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. Now here's Williamson. Inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Murray. The pass to Lyles, and Forbes has it in the corner. 4 on the clock. Lyles kicks to Aldridge. Over Holiday. Aldridge misses. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Redick dishes to Favors. Ingram outside. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Murray. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Lyles kicks to Aldridge. Out to DeRozan. Spurs passing it around. Lyles passes to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Redick surveying the D. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Out to Ingram. Outside Holiday. Passes to Williamson. It's stolen by Lyles. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle.
Boy, sometimes there's just no stopping DeRozan. When he's determined to score, he's going to fight his way through contact.
Outside, Redick. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Favors kicks to Redick. 6 to shoot. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Favors. Aldridge, the pass to Forbes. And the dunk by Lyles.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. 6-point game. He feeds it to Williamson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lyles. So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. And Hart subbed in for J.J. Redick. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Derek White comes in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Melly. Holiday, the pass to Hayes. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. The Spurs also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Now here's Gay. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Bellinelli kicks to Pirtle. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, after suffering a devastating Achilles tendon injury during the 16-17 season, Gay has bounced back really well. I mean, has quietly become a much better outside shooter, too.
San Antonio making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Now here's Okafor. Kicks it to Ball. Okafor against Pirtle. And then Okafor slams it in.
Cannot afford to let Okafor get near the bucket. I mean, he is really skilled at finishing those looks, and he does so with authority.
Gay outside. Pass to Pirtle. On the wing, Bellinelli. Back to Pirtle. To the paint. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Okafor. Ball out there with Jackson. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Pelicans trail by 3. Jackson looking around. Down low. Here's Okafor. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, the size of Okafor is really hard to deal with. I mean, he's skilled at putting his body near the basket, and then when he catches it in there, he makes good use of his chances.
Now here is Pirtle. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Hart. Okafor kicks to Hart. To the middle. Here's Ball. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ball's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pelicans. Pass to Bellinelli. Back to Gay. Spurs passing it around. The kick out to Walker. He dishes it to Pirtle. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Pirtle's got his first bucket in this one.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Now the pass to Jackson. To the inside. Pirtle with the steal. Gay outside. Lays it up off the glass.
So comfortable finishing on the move. It's very rare to see Gay off balance on his drives.
And Jakob Pirtle, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
Now here's Gay. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. Out to the right wing. Okafor with the steal. Right side Jackson. Pass to Okafor. Pass to Melly. It's tipped. And here is Ball. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Out to the wing. Walker dishes to Pirtle. He kicks to Mills. On the wing, Bellinelli. To the middle. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Gay. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. White is checked in for Walker. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Outside, White. Back to Murray. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. There's the feed to Pirtle. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Redick. Back to Holiday. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Redick for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, White. Feeds to Pirtle. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How about that for the old up fake? Aldridge knows exactly how to get a defender off his feet.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Good on the shot. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Williamson, the pass to Favors. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to Lyles. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got 5 assists in the game. Redick with it. Passes it to Holiday. It's stolen by Lyles. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Jakob Poeltl has done in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for San Antonio. Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Now here is Holiday. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Ball. Lyles no good. The Pelicans trail. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Ball with it, picked up by Aldridge. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williamson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Lyles no good.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Ingram. Here's the three. That one doesn't drop. Spurs have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for the Spurs. Williamson outside. On the wing, Holiday. A putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors has got his second bucket of the night.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he'll shoot free throws here clearly. And yet we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. That's Mills in for Murray. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Melly. And Redick kicks to Hart. Here's Jackson. Pass to Melly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both good from the line that time. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Mills looking it over. Gay in the corner. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Melly passes to Hayes. On the wing, Jackson. He feeds it to Hayes. Shoots over Lyles. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 6.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Redick. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
It's the main strength in Redick's game, his 3-point shot. Lethal. This guy is a laser.
And the pass to Mills. Rudy Gay on the wing. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Redick passes to Hayes. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Melly. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. San Antonio also making some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Trey Lyles. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's White in for Patty Mills.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Pelicans leading by 10. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Derek Favors checked in for Jahlil Okafor. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Spurs. And stolen by Redick. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Kicks it to Redick. To the right side. Gay against Favors. Outside, Redick. Offline with his 3. Here's DeRozan. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. .11 seconds left to play in the third. Williamson in the post. Ball with a wide open look. The putback. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New Orleans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in its center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
There's the triple. Down low. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Outside, ball. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. Spurs trail by 5. Here's White. Good D by Williamson. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without fouling.
New Orleans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Trey Lyles checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's Bryn Forbes in for White. Murray finds Aldridge. Here's DeRozan, guarded by Holiday. Aldridge left side. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, you've got to push Aldridge out farther. I mean, he's too big and too skilled from this area.
Favors passes to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. Tipped away. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Here's Forbes. Lays it in off the breakaway. Forbes has got his first basket of the night.
And you talk about clutch plays. I mean, defensively and offensively. And we saw it right there.
Now here's Williamson. Holiday, the pass to Favors. And Holiday kicks to Redick. Just 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 3. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, Forbes is slight of frame, guys, but deceptively strong. He can finish through contact if he has to.
For 3, Ingram. Forbes with the rebound. The Spurs have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Murray, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Holiday. Over in the corner, Williamson. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Holiday, the pass to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Pass to Lyles. Dishes to Forbes. Outside DeRozan. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Now here's Lyles. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession, and this time LaMarcus finds him.
Now here's Redick. Williamson looking it over. There's the dish to Favors. In transition, here comes San Antonio. The shot's good from Forbes. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for San Antonio.
Defensively, they create a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Murray gets to DeRozan. Outside for Murray. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a 3. They get it again. Miles. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. Lonzo Ball is checked in for New Orleans. Williamson left side. Outside, Ball. The wide open look here for Holiday. It's good.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
Now here's Murray. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Lyons. Williamson finds Ball. On the wing, Holiday. Ingram passes to Williamson. Shot, high post. It's hauled in by Lyles. And here are the Spurs. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Back to Murray. Throws and dishes to Murray. It's in!
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean,
all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
What's up, everyone? 2KMC here, and it's time to select your top play of the fall. Each of our 8 winners have been special, but which one is better than the rest in this Fall Fest? You'll make the final call and select the winner of 500,000 VC. Let's do this.
And with...
Hey, Kevin.
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. And finished off by Morant.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
And judging Morant's game early on, I heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. Did you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish? I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young jock.
And the second chance effort by Jackson.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tidbits.
Murray surveying the D. Morant with some nice D.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Brooks with no one around. They get the rebound and staying with the play. Valanciunas.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Lyles kicks to Forbes. To the left wing. Murray dishes to Aldridge. Passes it to Lyles. And he makes that one.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Pass to Jackson. Inside. Valanciunas finds Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. Over Aldridge. No good from Valanciunas.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
To the wing right side. Forbes the pass to DeRozan. Back to Forbes. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Up again. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. The pass to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Goes up again. Lyles no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
No good from Valanciunas. Spurs trail by 4. Lays it up and banks it in. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are the guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he is checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Derek White's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray. Now here's Jones. Pass to Melton. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Clark slams it in.
quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Jones with it. Pass to Melton. He kicks it to Clark. Down low. Anderson trying to free himself up. Melton, no good. The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for White. And the Spurs with some changes. Bellinelli comes in for Lyles. And Walker subbed in for Patty Mills.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Now here's Anderson. Outside, Jones. Pass to Melton. Jones against White. Jones kicks to Clark. Wide open shot is on the money.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
The kick out to Walker. Here's Pirtle. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Tie game in San Antonio. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Brandon Clark. Tyus Jones out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Gutterich in at the three, the small forward. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And there's the pass to Melton. The kick out to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. Clark trying to get open. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Valanciunas, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Now here is Pirtle. Outside, White. Walker finds Pirtle. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Off with the layup. And Valanciunas penetrating. The kick out to Anderson. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Pirtle. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Derek White. Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. Morant passes to Anderson. Brooks misses. Spurs trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Walker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brooks dishes to Clark. Out to Brooks. Back to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. And here's Anderson for 3. Walker with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Now here's Winslow. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Murray against Morant. Murray the pass to Aldridge. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Aldridge has got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Brooks outside. Over to the wing. Morant finds Valanciunas. They get a hand on it. Mills with the steal. And now here comes Gay leading the break. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
Trey Lyles checked in for the Spurs.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. The feed to DeRozan. Pass to Lyles. Tries from 10. Dishes it to Aldridge. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Jackson passes to Morant. Wasted no time on that one. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Basket counts.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter his focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. Shots good by Lyles. Lyles got 8 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Brooks. And that one drops.
And this guy is a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
DeRozan finds Aldridge. Here's Mills. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Back to Mills. Clock at 4. Aldridge trying to break free. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brooks. And it is good at the buzzer. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. And Shaq, a team that used to be known for its... And...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Trey Lyles. What a contribution.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
For San Antonio, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. He hits both from the stripe. The Grizzlies shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. The three from Morant. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one. Got a hand on it.
And timing is so important. I mean, right there, Brooks shows nice judgment, being able to get the projection.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Here's Murray. The Grizzlies making the shot. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. He feeds it to Aldridge. Crafty move. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Jang. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Aldridge with it. He's picked up by Morant and stolen by Jang. Brooks, left side. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Forbes. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Jang finds Morant. And finished off by Morant.
If you're Morant and you want to be a star point in the NBA, you have to score off the pick and roll sets.
Here is Forbes. Brooks covering. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Winslow. Jackson dishes to Jang. That one, no good. Aldridge with some nice D. It's DeRozan with the drive. And finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Lyle. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Aldridge misses. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. The lead is 2. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And the focus Morant possesses, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Winslow. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. It's stolen. To the paint, passes to Melton. Jang, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jang's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And it's White missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Feeds it to Anderson. It's stolen by Gallinelli. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? Instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
For San Antonio, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pirtle kicks to White. Makes it off the glass. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Morant laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Oh, this has been all about Ja tonight. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
Here's White. No good that time. And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. So it's the Grizzlies now. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Anderson is out there with Clark. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2 spot. Sinks the triple.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Mills. Gay inside. Valanciunas is there. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Morant with a wide-open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Valanciunas. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Morant pushes to Valanciunas. Memphis moving it around. Here's Gutteridge. Light covering. No good from Valanciunas.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
On the jam by Rudy Gay.
And when Gay is nearby, you have to be aware of his vertical. He really rocks the rims on these jams.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, that's just a lucky break. Keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
DeRozan's shot is good.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, especially at the offensive end.
And it's Morant missing. And the Spurs with possession. They've got an 8-0 run, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Isle comes in for Rudy Gay. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for White, and Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. Now here's Murray. Lyles, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference. Such a he absolutely isn't fazed by big moments in the game. His calm demeanor helping him deliver.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Inside, and the jam by Aldridge.
A proven commodity. Aldridge wants the ball during these moments. Loves being the guy to take that big shot.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Murray outside. Jones against Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And this is the power you like seeing from Aldridge, leaving no room for error with that flush.
Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Anderson against DeRozan. No good from Valanciunas. Spurs trail by 4. Grizzlies making a switch here. 1:11 left to play in the final quarter. Forbes dishes to Murray. Pass to Lyles. Back to Murray. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. Out to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Grizzlies have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Morant looking around. It's Brooks on the wing. The pass to Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Forbes the pass to Lyles. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Here's Morant. Out to the wing. And it's Brooks in the corner. Here's the 3. Off target with that shot. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, is the...
Our first winner was a symbolic one. Isaac Reyes, 77, brought us all some extra emotion with a windmill poster dunk on the baseline. From episode 2, Folksnam 219.
Over the land of the...
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. D.A.
Kevin, thank you.
No doubt, D.A. Thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at small forward. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center, filling out the middle.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Ingram. Over Jackson. And the shot is long. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Williamson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, pretty fluid. It looks like the offense settling in now as Zion works to get himself the shot.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Morant. The shot misses. Good D by Williamson. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And it's Ball in the corner. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
Out to Morant. Holiday against Brooks. Jackson misses.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Ingram dishes to Favors. Back to Ingram.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the pass to Valanciunas. Jackson trying to break free. Off target at the rim. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the dunk by Williamson.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Memphis, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Elton's checked in. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Favors kicks to Williamson. Back to Favors. Five to shoot. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Favors brings the double. Down low, Jones. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Pelicans leading by 3.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism is going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Here is Anderson. The Pelicans make their last shot. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Outside Holiday. Outside Redick. Williamson, the pass to Favors. Over Clark. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Over to the left wing. Favors inside. Some solid defense from Clark. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one drops. He ties it up.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones, and it's Gutterich in at the 3. Left side Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Balls checked in for New Orleans. Memphis leading. Morant right side. Clark outside. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Passes it to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Jackson dishes to Hayes. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant drives in. He gets it in there. Morant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Ball, the pass to Melly. Back to Ball. To the middle. It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the inside, Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And Hart has it in the corner. Pass to Melly. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Hayes. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And he gets the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Ball finds Hayes. Here's Melly. He's covered by Clark. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Melly. Here's Jackson. And that time, also a missed shot. Memphis leading by 9. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Feeds it to Hayes. Left side Jackson. Outside Ball. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Clark out to Morant. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pelicans trail by 11. .110 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Valanciunas. Morant's got 6.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Ball, the pass to Hayes. Right wing. Here's Hart. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Hart kicks to Jackson. No good with the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Poke loose. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Outside Ball. The pass to Hart. Dishes it to Hayes. No good with the layup.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were always within striking distance. That's all for now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots, and it's Favors in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Jackson's got 6 points.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Out left to the wing. Now Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
And the wide open shot from Redick. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Redick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jones kicks to Anderson. Here's Melton, covered by Redick. Inside, and Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Ingram wide open, off target from 3-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And his percentage at the line last season right at the 75% mark.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. Down low. Here's Okafor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Gutterich and Okafor with the block. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Holiday surveying the floor. His first shot coming late. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Jackson. Knocks it loose. Back to Jones. Six on the shot clock. Jackson dishes to Jones. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Williamson against Anderson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And we could get used to seeing a lot of highlights just like that. Zion's power and body control leading the points.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hart's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Clark's checked in. Gutterich, the pass to Clark. And good that time. Clark's got 10 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They retain possession. Out to the right wing. The drive by Williamson. Okafor.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. And here is Clark. 10 points for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Stolen by Ball. Here's Hart. Shoots over Winslow. Here's Favors. From down in the low post, it goes.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
34 seconds left to play here in the third, and it goes down 2 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Melli passes the ball. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Valanciunas finds Brooks. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Grizzlies. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Winslow is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Valanciunas in its center. Here's Hart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That one is off.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade. Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
And Hayes kicks to Redick. Off target from outside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Anderson can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good. Morant.
Well, this is where we talk about Morant's versatility. He can work off the ball because he's worked so hard on that jumper.
Outside, Redick. The feed to Favors. Kicks to Hayes. 4 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Passes to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around to the paint. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Hart. Back to Holiday. Pass to Hayes. It's Redick on the wing. There's the 3. Traps in the tray.
Easy to see why J.J. Redick is a guy that everybody talks about as being one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
Pass to Anderson. Morant with it. Fires the 3. That's not going to drop for him. 5 of 9 with that miss. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Williamson is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson, he's checked in for Anderson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And they'll keep possession. Left side Favors. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Williamson. And that one goes long. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Morant outside. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Williamson finds Favors. Back to Williamson from deep. And Derek Favors with the slam.
such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. They get a hand on it, taken away by Holiday. Down low. And there's Williamson on the assist by Holiday.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Valanciunas.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And a slam dunk by Favors.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
And that one's good. Morant.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
Favors dishes to Redick. Ingram outside. The three was shot by Redick, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Count that bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. But they'll get another chance. Moran finds Valanciunas. Kept alive. Brooks outside. Now here's Morant for three. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Oh, that was something else.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just...
219 was your selection. Down by 1 with 3.4 seconds to go. With a spectacular putback windmill to propel his team to the win. Our third winner was Bandit the Menace, bringing the fierce
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. And for the Spurs, they've got DeJounte Murray. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Here's Williamson. Here's Favors, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, Aldridge able to close airspace quickly.
Shot clock at 5, and it's Ball penetrating. Holiday, Favors, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Murray outside. To the inside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And it's good. 2 points.
So fast in the open court. I say Zion is the ultimate fast break option.
And here are the Spurs. 4-point game. And it's Murray penetrating. Here's Lyles. Aldridge trying to break free. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Williamson. And that one, good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch. And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
The grown man play of Zion. Love watching him convert through aggressive defense.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Lyles. Derek White's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray. The Pelicans also changing it up. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Here's Ingram, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Williamson left side. It's hauled in by Gay.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. And that'll tie this game up.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Here's Melly, covered by Mills. That's to Williamson. Gay with the defensive effort. Spurs have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. That puts them in the lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Hart. Shot clock at 6. Over Bellinelli. Hart, that's good. Spurs have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Here's Mills. Tries again. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Pirtle. The Pelicans make their last shot. Mills can't hit. Outside, Redick. Shot and game clock separated by 5. From about 16, again, the Pelicans score.
Redick is just a thorough scorer. He looks calm and collected, rising up from any place on the court.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Jackson. Now Mills. Here's Pirtle, hangs in the air, misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Hayes out there with Hart, and it's Okafor in at the 5. Now here is Holiday, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Hart, no good. And now here comes Gabe, leading the break. Bellinelli dishes to Aldridge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Favors. He feeds it to Holiday. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. San Antonio trailing here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Aldridge. And Bellinelli kicks to Murray. Poked loose. Pass to Walker. Here's Lyles. He's covered by Ball. Here's Murray. The putback, and it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got his second basket.
The man just knows how to generate points. Aldridge creating a second chance opportunity and then cashing in.
Back to Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. To the middle. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Murray with the ball. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Bellinelli against Favors. Hart the pass to Ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Spurs have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. That gives them the lead. Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for San Antonio. Pass to Hart. Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Ball from downtown. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lyles. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for San Antonio. Bryn Forbes comes in for DeJounte Murray. And a change for the Pelicans. Redick is checked in. Buries the long-range jumper.
Whenever Redick skies up for a three-pointer, you just think it's going in. He is as efficient as they come.
Forbes, the pass to Lyles. Back to Forbes. The kick out to Aldridge. Lets it go with a three. They grab their own miss. Outside DeRozan. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. Lock at 6. Forbes. A three-pointer is right on target. Forbes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Holiday, the pass to Okafor. An easy 2 points on the layup. Okafor's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Lyles. Aldridge trying to break free. Yep, that one goes. And the Spurs lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
And there it is for him. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
They get it back. Favors can't get it to go. Spurs have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. The kick out to Walker. He dishes it to Aldridge. The pass to Lyles. And here's Walker. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First free throw is good. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Derek White's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Lonnie Walker. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Derek Favors. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Here's White, and it's Lyles in the corner. Poeltl, the pass to White. Poeltl with the ball. Back to White. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They only had a couple of rough stretches, and that's a wrap with the
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Lyles, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. DeRozan out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. It's the San Antonio Fox.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Aldridge. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern. Only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
From 18 feet away, the rebound by the Spurs. In transition, here comes San Antonio. On its way from DeRozan for two. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. The drive by Williamson. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
The drive by Williamson.
How do you stop Zion on the drive? He's so agile for a player his size.
San Antonio leading by 7. Murray surveying the D. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now. Forbes the pass to Lyles. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look now for San Antonio. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's Bellinelli in for Bryn Forbes. Now here's Ingram. Pass to Holiday. There's Ball with the 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the long-time NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but, boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Now, here's Ball. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Murray dishes to Gay. Murray the pass to Bellinelli. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Murray. Hart the pass to Williamson. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl. And some changes here for the Spurs. Derek White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Melly. Reddick comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Mills. No points in the game yet for him. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the middle. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Poeltl. Second chance shot. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. And that one's good, Williamson.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Mills dishes to Poeltl. Gay with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gay's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
It's Ingram on the wing. Passes it to Williamson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Jakob Poeltl. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
He entered the league with a mountain of potential, and I think Zion will feel that potential. He's a special talent.
Now here's Gay. He has 5. Walker finds Gay outside White. And here's Mills for 3. Here's Pirtle. Mills in the corner. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. To the left side wing. For three. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Walker. And finished off by Walker.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
It's Redick on the wing, and there's the defensive 3-second call. For New Orleans, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts, and he shows the focus there, nails the technical. To the paint, here's Ingram. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Ingram's got 8 points.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Now here's Gay. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Jackson Hayes is out there with Favors, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot.
What I love about Forbes, he's smart. He's going to put himself in the best position to succeed.
The feed to Ingram. It's stolen by Wiles. Forbes the pass to White. It's Gay on the wing. Spurs working the ball around now. He kicks it to White. Out to the wing. Taken away by Holiday. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Here's White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And he knocks down the first one. A different look now for San Antonio. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Gay. And Murray subbed in for Bryn Forbes. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Hayes. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Now here's Ball. Pass to Favors. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio on defense. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's stolen by Wiles.
And just a loss of concentration there, and they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
When you're thinking about the next play, rather than being in the moment, these kinds of mistakes happen. I have to appreciate the timing there. Lonzo has a sense for when to go for alley-oops.
It's White on the wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act.
And it's tied up with that one.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Outside Aldridge. White left side. Outside for Murray. The dish to DeRozan. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. The Spurs making a switch here. Forbes checked in. Here's DeRozan. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Zion Williamson's checked in for Nicolo Mello. Here's DeRozan. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 2.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Now here's Williamson. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. DeRozan passes to Lyles. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game. Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Here's the pass to Lyles. Murray outside. Tipped away. Stolen by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Shooting foul as the whistle. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Forbes can't get it to go. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2.
Easy to be excited about Zion Williamson. His future is bright.
Here's DeRozan. Pass to Lyles. And the rejection by Favors. And they're able to recover. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. This is it to Williamson. There's 53 seconds left in the game.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here is Aldridge. Feeds it to Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Out to DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. Another shot. Pass to Lyles. Here is Forbes. Stolen by Ball. Here's Ingram. Yes!
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Aldridge. They can't stop the run with that one. Holiday finds Favors. Ingram left side. Launches it. Drops in the tray. And now a 7-point Pelican lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
signature dunk and bringing down the defender. So nice, you just have to see it twice. Winner number 4 this year was Big Trick 93, who iced the whole team with a block and a Heart Crusher badge and was the best block of the month.
The mighty Mississippi River carving. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Aldridge out there with Lyons. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
With the handle and the acceleration, Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the triple. Pass to Brooks. Outside for Jackson. Back to Brooks. Down low. Wiles against Valanciunas. Up again. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you played.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now, here's Aldridge. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And, you know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Jackson against Lyons. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
He gets that one. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
Well, you can see the excitement in DeRozan's eyes when he gets these opportunities. I mean, he's a knockdown threat from there.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So Morant will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. San Antonio making a switch here. White's checked in. Spurs have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. DeRozan surveying the D. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You know, they'll put the ball in DeRozan's hands and run the pick and roll all day long. He's phenomenal at getting good shots in that set.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside DeRozan. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Dishes to White. Aldridge against Valanciunas. Miles inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. White against Brooks. To the inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Brooks.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murray, the pass to Lyles. Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And they get it back. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Aldridge. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Back to Morant. And another turnover here by Memphis. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Murray. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Jackson, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Now here is Pirtle. Rudy Gay on the wing. And there's the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
Jones dishes to Jackson. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be. Sometimes, you know, Greg.
What a jam! Are you kidding me? This guy is a launching machine when he throws it down. Tremendous dunk.
Ja Morant has. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Memphis.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
We've got Tyus Jones. Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Gutterich in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Gay using his reach and bounce to perfection to block the shot.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Melton. Back to Anderson. There's the dish to Clark. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker. Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Memphis moving that ball around. Jones, the pass to Clark. No good that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Walker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Mills looking it over. And there's the feed to Pirtle. Makes it off the glass. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, like, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Outside, Walker. Gay in the corner. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good, strong, aggressive finish by Gay there. That'll get a thumbs up from the coach.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. Anderson passes to Clark. Inside, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Jones finds Clark over to the wing. Here's Gutteridge, guarded by Walker. And the shot goes in. 1:07 left in the second quarter. Mills dishes to Walker. Mills with it, working on Jones. Here's Pirtle. And he makes good on the layup. Pirtle's got 6 points.
Really amazing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through the contact. I love it.
Clark kicks to Jones. Back to Clark, passes to Jones. Here's Melton from outside the arc. Bellinelli pulls it in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint, stolen by Anderson. Feeds it to Clark. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Marco Bellinelli picks one.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. White the pass to Lyles. Back to White. Denied by Morant.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Memphis making a change here. And both free throws good for White.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Brooks. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how, for the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4 for the Grizzlies. And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, We've got Lyles, also LaMarcus Aldridge out there. DeJounte Murray is out there at DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. DeRozan against Winslow, and it's DeRozan missing. Memphis leading by 3. It's Jackson with the drive. Second shot opportunity, and stolen by Murray. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. He dishes it to Forbes. DeRozan passes to Lyles. Out to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Aldridge dishes to Forbes. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
And, you know, he's not a big guy, but Forbes has added some muscle to his frame, and it came into play there. Nice job overpowering the defense on that possession.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks has got the ball. And there's Jackson on the assist by Brooks. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Murray surveying the D. And that one is good.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Spurs also changing it up. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. And Derek White subbed in for Bryn Forbes. And Murray, here we go. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. White against Brooks. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Now here's Morant. Defense right on him, and the shot goes in.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Murray against Morant. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Turtle comes in for DeMar DeRozan, and Walker subbed in for DeJounte Murray.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Spurs trail by 3. White looking around. Pass to Purdy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Purdy. I mean, he's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Forbes checked in. Clark kicks to Anderson. Memphis moving it around. Now the pass to Melton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And
Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Aldridge misses. Anderson outside. Valanciunas inside. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Valanciunas. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading basket. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Brandon Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got. Oh my goodness! What a play!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
White the pass to Forbes. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And Winslow subbed in for Anderson. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Spurs. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. Forbes. San Antonio getting another chance here.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. And Brooks. Here we go. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 5 assists in the game. Outside, White. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Dishes it to Morant. Kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle. Here's Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
Well, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. And here's Winslow. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Winslow's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
White the pass to DeRozan. Back to White to the right side. And Forbes kicks to Lyles. Clock at 4. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Second chance shot. Aldridge dishes to White. Outside DeRozan. And the layup falls.
You know, the athleticism is obvious when you look at DeRozan's game, but he also has tremendous strength, and wasn't much the defender could do there.
Out to Morant. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Spurs. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. Murray for three. The offensive rebound. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Launches a three. The Spurs getting another chance here. DeRozan passes to Murray. Off target from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving it around.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Valanciunas passes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
The kick out to Aldridge. At the top of the key, Forbes. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Spurs,
he hits the first one, and that brings them within 8.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Jang finds Allen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And it's Morant missing. Here's Forbes. Count it!
You know, this is the next step in his development. Forbes understanding when to look to score from there.
On the wing, Winslow. Can't get it to fall. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.